atentados, violaciones, secuestros, matanzas, amenazas. Todo esto ocurre desde el 7 de octubre. Entonces, ¿de qué somos culpables?
Hola, buenas tardes. Esta es otra edición de Edición Latino. Les habla Fernando Méndez, que de Ashdod, Israel. Y antes de comenzar, vuelvo a reiterar mis agradecimientos para los dos productores de este programa, que son Natalia Hanna y Delia Branchik. Muchas gracias. Sin el trabajo de ustedes, ya saben que esto no se hubiera podido hacer. Ahora vamos a pasar a nuestro tema. ¿Culpables de qué? Acabamos de ver cómo empezó todo el 7 de octubre. ¿De qué es culpable Israel? ¿De qué se nos acusa? Yo recuerdo claramente los días que transcurrieron después de ese bestial ataque. Los políticos y los diarios, comúnmente en una posición contraria a Israel, fueron publicando notas en donde decían de las barbaridades que habían sucedido y el derecho pleno que tenía Israel para poder defenderse y terminar con el horror de un movimiento terrorista. Pero poco a poco fue cambiando. Los diarios fueron cambiando las notas de editoriales a favor por de editoriales en donde manifestaban de que Israel se estaba excediendo en las respuestas, que habían 30.000 palestinos muertos, mujeres y niños, cuando ese dato, ya lo hemos repetido en varios videos, es un dato que solamente salió del Ministerio del Interior y de Salud de Gaza y de Hamas, que es un movimiento terrorista, no habiendo ningún ente oficial con datos exactos y oficiales sobre la cantidad de muertos. La realidad es que de esos 30.000 muertos dentro de la franja de Gaza, yo diría que el 95% fueron terroristas y el resto sí, fueron civiles, pero no muertos por Israel, porque jamás se ocupa de robar la mercadería de la ayuda humanitaria que llega desde el exterior y luego se las vende a su propia gente en 4, 5, 7 y hasta 10 veces más caro del precio del valor de mercado que hay en la franja. Y aquel que osa acercarse a los camiones para tratar de conseguir algo, seguramente va a terminar muerto bajo las balas de alguno de los componentes del grupo terrorista Hamas. Pero claro, esos datos no se saben, no se ven o de los cuales no se quieren hablar. Desde acá, desde Sion Latino, tenemos esa tarea de mostrarles a ustedes la cara de la moneda de la cual nunca se habla. Es como el lado oscuro de la luna, que existe, pero el cual nadie ve y del cual nadie habla. Buenas noches, ahora vamos a seguir subiendo material para mostrarles un poco más de lo que estamos hablando.
Información, debate, esclarecimiento, verdad. Esos son nuestros objetivos. Seguinos en nuestro canal de YouTube o en las redes sociales, y si deseas más todavía, estás invitado a sumarte a nuestro canal de WhatsApp.
Your son's head was in an ice cream freezer in Gaza.
Yeah.
I'm here with David. David is the father of Adir. This face may look familiar. This is a story that needs to be told and shared widely.
Adir was 19 years old, very handsome man, smart one, kind, humble, love his friends, love his family. Adir was only 11 months in the army.
Zia just graduated high school.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about October 7th?
I was in the temple, me and my son in Jerusalem. We heard the alarms. I prayed. It was Simchat Torah.
You stayed in the synagogue?
Yeah.
Because they told us not to leave our hotel But you're Israeli, so you
Yeah,
probably
so
don't listen.
I
You're
don't
like,
listen.
hey, whatever you do, I do what I want to do.
You can do what you want,
Yeah.
and I understand what to do. Send a dear message, you receive it, but he doesn't read it.
Is that unusual for him to not respond?
Yeah. From that moment, I realized that there is a war. Nobody answered.
You had no idea what was going on.
No
At 6 p.m. on October 7th, you had not heard from your son. You had no idea.
No. Until Sunday morning, at 5 a.m., I get a message I need to go to the police in Tel Aviv to report about missing boy. Go to a deer house to bring toothbrush to give them a DNA test. A deer fight, fell, kidnap. They kidnap his head, and he also defends a lot of soldiers. So a deer actually is the story about the Israeli soldier. This is a deer.
Can you tell me what happened? You found out that they had taken his head.
I want to see his body. Before I put his body in the ground, I need to see. I need to be alone with my son. Just a minute. I need to breathe. Tuesday morning, I spoke with somebody, the high commander there, and he said, David, I found his body. Because until Tuesday, they doesn't found his body. Asked him to picture what he found. He said, I cannot do that.
Because he's not allowed, or he didn't want to send that to you?
He doesn't want me to see from the picture. Yeah. I told him that I want to come to see his body, and he told me, maybe, David, maybe you don't need to see that. It's a war, there is a hand grenade, there is a missile. It's not a pretty thing to see. And I told him, it's okay, I want to see him. For me and for him,
Of course.
I'm a crazy dad.
You just love your son.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah. I felt that I must to do that, Is there any part missing? He said, stop, don't ask any more questions. And then I asked him, so I understand that he doesn't have his head? He said, most of the head is not there. I understand that he doesn't have any head. I opened his coffin, and I saw his body.
Could you recognize anything? His hands.
Yeah, I see his hands. I make a lot of phone calls to see where his head, because it's here.
You can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, Telegram. And I saw all the horrible video. I saw everything. So I found my son video, and I saw his head near his body. Out on him.
They took a gun and they cut his head off with the gun.
With the gun, yeah. And they took his head, put it inside the handbag, and
like in a bag?
Yeah.
They just carrying around the head.
Yeah, they put his head inside the bag. They found from
These are monsters.
Yeah.
This is the most barbaric thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's barbaric. You cannot say any.
They're just carrying around the head of your son.
Like I put this one,
Like you put your phone in your bag.
My phone in the bag. This is what they do. They took his head, put it in the bag, took him to Gaza to give it away to show the commander that they killed a soldier.
It's a trophy.
Yeah, a trophy. To get $10,000, and I don't know what they promised them. After 2 months, called me someday, told me, David, we found his head. Yeah, like I told you that, I found my phone.
Yeah. How do you react to that? What are you thinking in that moment when he calls you and tells you that?
I hang up and I tell him 5 minutes I need to return you. I sit, drink some glass of water, and I cry a lot.
Where did they find it?
They found it in the refrigerator inside Gaza.
In a refrigerator.
Ice cream refrigerator.
In an ice cream freezer.
Yeah.
In Gaza. They took the head so that they could get their money, their payday.
Payday. Yeah, especially you need risk their life for bringing something. I don't know any army can do that.
That's the Israeli army. They care about every single body, dead or alive.
Yeah.
Every single body part.
Every single Jew in the world. They will risk their life for me and for you, you know? When we're speaking about my son and all the soldiers died and all the civilians died, we need to understand that we are a great nation, the Jewish.
The best.
We need to be together because if we are together, we can win everything.
Amen to that.